Hello, so for today's video we're going to be playing with the Melt Cosmetics Radioactive palette. So I'm super excited for this. I love Melt Cosmetics products. Their blushes are amazing. I love the Baby Girl stack. It's probably like one of my all-time favourite eyeshadow palettes, or eyeshadow stacks if you wish. And I recently tried out the, is it 27? And it's like all their red and brown colours. Oh, it was beautiful. But yeah, this is like a bit more colourful if you wish. So these are all like pressed pigments, so they're going to be hopefully really outstanding and really beautiful. I'm super excited to play with this. So yeah, that's what we're going to do today. So eyebrows are already filled in. Everything I'm wearing will be listed in the bottom bar. So we're going to move straight on to eyes. So for primer, I'm going to take the Revoultion Pro Full Cover Camouflage Concealer in C2. I've been really loving this as an eyeshadow base. I think it's great. And just place that all over the lid. And I'm just going to blend that out with a crown brush. So this is the Duo Fibre blending brush, and this is just the flatter side. So I'm just going to highlight the brow bone. So this is the Melt Highlighter in Stargazer, and look how beautiful this looks. So I haven't ever tried this out, like just look how fresh it looks. I kind of don't want to dig into it. So I'm just going to take that on the crown brush C510, and I'm going to put that underneath the brow bone. Hopefully this is beautiful. I should imagine it would be. Okay, so I've pulled inspiration from Instagram. So this is on Crown Brush website. I can't pronounce the Instagram handle. I'm like really sorry. But obviously I'll list it in the bottom bar, and also put like the Crown Brush website as well in there so you can find the picture. But yeah, I just feel like this look is super gorgeous, and I feel like the palette will work really well for it. And I've also got like a liquid liner that I want to try out. So I'm thinking in my head how I'm going to do this, because obviously I've got hooded lids, so it's a little bit difficult for me to sort of work with things like this. So yeah, give me a minute while I think about it. Okay, so I just stuck tape down just so I can get that nice like winged out effect going on. I feel like what I should have done was I should have probably put concealer down and cut the crease a bit, just so I can then place the shadow down. I know what I'm doing with the shadow, and then I could go in with the liner. Just because of my eye shape, it's so difficult for me to see where I need to put something down, because I might actually go over the top and then it's too much. And so I'm going to take the Colourpop No Filter Concealer. So this is in Fair 08. And I'm going to take the Peaches and Cream PC51 brush. So then I just sort of extend it out to a wing, just so I know where I'm sort of going with the colour. I'm not really bothered about filling it in perfect. I just sort of want that line so I know where to go. Okay, and then I'm going to take Radioactive from the palette, which is this beautiful pink shade. And I'm going to take that on a Peaches and Cream PC41 brush. And I'm going to take that shade and pop it on the centre part, first of all. So just really small details, just packing it on. That freaking pigment though, holy crap. So I'm going to stop there with the pink, and we're going to move on to the next shade. So I'm just going to take that brush and take it in this colour switch, just so we can get some of that pink off and move on to the next colour. So the next colour I'm going to take is Neon, which is this bright yellow shade. I'm just taking that rather than the orange, just because it looks like it's got some shimmer in it. So I wanted to do sort of matte shimmer matte rather than matte shimmer. So I'm just going to place that next to the pink. We will go ahead and blend, don't worry. I don't want it to be like choppy. If you take it over the pink a little bit, it doesn't really matter, because that way it's blended a little bit as well. Then I'm going to take a Crown Brush C528, and we're just going to sort of lightly blend those in together. So I'm just going to sort of pull the pink over to the yellow a little bit. Then we're going to take the colour switch again and just clean that brush. Obviously, if you've got more than one brush that you like to use, then you can go ahead and do it. But you know, I only have one of these brushes. I only need one of these brushes. She tells herself as she thinks, this is such a great brush, I need 10 of these. Now we're going to go into Radon, I think. So basically the orange shade in the palette. And we're just going to obviously pack that on next to the yellow. So with that bit, we just sort of went in and swooped it out, just because obviously where we've got the line going on, we want that colour to come through that way as well. But don't worry if it's like not too neat, because obviously we will go ahead and obviously sort of clean it up with the red eyeliner that we're about to go into. Then, yeah, again, blend out. So I'm taking that little crown brush, just pulling it through. I'm just going to take this brush, just sort of pull neon into sort of the orange and put it into the pink as well. No excess on this brush, I'm just sort of taking the tip of it and doing that. Then for eyeliner, I'm going to take the Colourpop Creme Gel Colour eyeliner in Venus. I believe that's what it is. Yeah, Creme Gel Colour eyeliner. Yeah, so it's this gorgeous red shade. I haven't tried these out yet. I think I only bought one, and then I bought like one of the eye pencil things. But I'm going to take that on a Real Techniques brush. So this is a very, very fine detail brush. I'm just going to take off a bit of the excess on the back of my hand, just because I don't want too much. I just want a thin amount, and then obviously we can go ahead and sort of build it up a bit. So we're going to draw basically a line around through here and then under here. So I'm just going to take that all the way through. This is super creamy. It's gorgeous. It's actually gliding really, really well. I can see that I've missed like a bit of orange here, so we'll go in and tidy that up after. Obviously I just want to sort of finish this off first. So yeah, I'm going to do that to the other eye, which this is my bad eye. Like if I look straight on, can you see like this bit sits more down? So I'm going to have a really difficult time doing this eye, and can't I just do the rest of my face like this, do you think? Okay, so I'm going to go in with some lashes and mascara. So I'm going to take the Loreal Double Extension in Waterproof. And then for lashes, I'm going to take, so these are like the Ideal Lookbook. And I think I'm going to take Demi Wispies, which is like hanging off from the top here. I think I'm going to take those, just because I feel like I don't want anything to really cover this up. And these are sort of just perfect because they give me a little bit of lash. So I'm going to do that off camera along with the other eye, come back, do the face, all of that good stuff. So yeah. So obviously this eye doesn't have a lash on it, it's just bending into place. Obviously I will go ahead and apply it after, but I'm just going to let that do that for a minute. So we're going to move on to the face now. So I'm going to take the Nip and Fab Rose Gold Essence, and I'm just going to take a few drops onto an e.l.f. stippling brush, just like 5, and then we're going to go ahead and just buff that into the skin. And for foundation, I'm going to take the Loreal Infaillable 24-Hour Fresh Wear. This is in something, yeah, Ivory, I thought so. I'm just going to take a pump of that, just dot that over the face. And then to blend that out, I'm going to take the Spectrum BO1. Then I'm going to take the Colourpop No Fill Concealer. So this was in Fair 08. I'm just going to take a little bit of this. I'm trying to avoid using too much concealer, just because I feel like it's looking a bit cakey, and I feel like it's just not necessary to be doing the big triangles. It's just really to highlight and cover a little bit of the dark circles. The dark circles. Just going to take that on the rest of my face as well. So chin, Cupid's bow, nose, and the forehead. Now I'm just going to let that dry for a minute. So I'm going to take the Rimmel Instant Duo Contour Stick. So this is in Light. And obviously I'm going to take the contour side and just contour. Then I'm going to take the JD Wady 182 brush and we're just going to draw a little bit on the lips and take a little bit on the nose. I just sort of rub off the excess on the back of my hand and just go through and sort of blend that out of that same side. And I will take the fluffier side as well and just sort of run that over. Then to blend out the rest of the contour, I'm going to take the Crown Brush C436. Just going to buff that in. To blend that out, I'm just going to take the Spectrum B03. Just pack that out. I'm just going to take some of the Hourglass Veil Retouching Fluid. So this is in Vanilla. I just take a little bit here and I just pack that out with my finger. This just adds like a little bit of more lightness and like luminosity to the under eyes. So if you feel like you look a little bit dry under there, and then it's sort of perfect just to sort of balance it out a bit more. Like I feel like most concealers sort of make me look a little bit dry, like, you know, I have dry under eyes. But like the Colourpop one and the Colour Effects one, like they're pretty good. I don't find like it's like really dry. Like Tarte Shape Tape's really bad on me. I mean, I can make Tarte work for me, but like why would I want to have to make it work so badly? So yeah, I like to just put this on just to give me a little bit of like dewiness under there really. Then just to set all of that, I'm going to take the Revoultion. So this is Bacon Blot. So this is in Banana Light. I'm just going to take that on a Crown Brush C530. And I'm just going to pack that on the under eyes. Then for bronzer today, I'm going to take the Elice bronzer. So this is in Light. And I'm going to take that on a Spectrum C07. And I forgot how much I love this. Like, I put it away and then I use something different, but it is so good. I was looking back at a video and I was like, what is that bronzer? And I was like, that's a good bronzer, that. I think I've just got a bit heavy-handed with it. And then for highlighters, obviously we're going to go back into the Milk Cosmetics one. And I'm going to take that on a Crown Brush C529. And just apply that to the high points of the face. So, tops of the cheeks. Oh, that's really pretty. Take it on the nose. Then I'm just going to take a little bit of that on the Spectrum A12. And just pop that on the inner corners. And just take a little bit more on the brow bone as well. Then for blush, I'm going to take the Milk Cosmetics. So this is in Honey Thief. I'm just going to apply that to the apples of the cheeks. So I'm taking that on a Spectrum A05. I look like I've got loads of blush on, but it's not that bad. You can have on like, to me, but in the viewfinder it looks like I've got so much blush on. But it looks really pretty, I promise. So to set the face, I'm going to take the Nip and Fab Party Proof Fixing Mist. So I'm just going to spray that all over. Oh, my lid's stuck. Oh, it was got pushed in. Oh no, what's going on? Oh no. I'm going to have to find a different spray bottle for it. Obviously that's a bit disappointing that it's done that. I've literally used it like 4 or 5 times. I think I have like an old Mario Badescu spray that I don't use anymore. I'll have to throw it in there. I feel like because it's in my drawer and it's got no cap on it, that obviously like something's pushed on it and it's got stuck. So it's probably my fault. Oh well. So I'm going to finish up the lower lash line, and I think I'm going to take this shade just because I feel like it's lightest out of the bunch, sort of goes like, matches a bit maybe. I was going to go with the green, but I don't know, but we're going to go with the purple. So I'm going to take that on a Crown Brush C528, and we're just going to really smoke that along. Do you feel like that goes? Oh, I just feel like it's not dark enough. I'm going to mix a little bit of Hazmat, which is that darker purple. I'm going to mix those two, just because I feel like I want it to be a bit more oomph. So we're going to put that on top. So I've decided to change the lashes, just because I feel like they weren't bent the right way. So they're currently back there on a thing trying to bend. So I'm actually going to take the Kiss Wispy. So these are in 02. So I'm going to apply those off camera and then I'll be back. Okay, so hopefully these lashes are on right. I feel like they are. If they're not, guess what? I don't care. So I'm going to take the Loreal mascara and just hit up the lower lash line. I like this eyelash glue, but because it's black, say like this eye, like I always blink so much that if I go like this, I jab it on like my like eyeshadow, and it always transfers because obviously it's black, and when it's clear it just dries clear, but obviously it's black, it dries black, and it's driving me nuts. I don't think I can actually handle black eyelash glue. But the problem is, it's such a good eyelash glue, but I feel like I'm just going to have to get it in clear just because that thing is actually annoying me. Like I can just see it like just right here, and it's like I can pick at it, but it's like, well, I'm picking at my eyeshadow and it's ruining what I've done. So yeah, that's the Revlon Precision Dark Lash Adhesive. I would recommend it. I'm pretty sure they do it in clear. I would recommend it in clear. So I'm just going to take the Peaches and Cream lip gloss, so this is in clear, and I'm just going to take that all over the lips. I did put a lip balm on, by the way. It's like the Duet Essential something. It's in a squeezy tube. I think it's the yellow one they do. This smells like tutti frutti. Okay, so this is the end of the video. I'm just going to show you this side because this is my good eye. Like, this is my bad eye. Like, she hates me. Like, she would do anything to sabotage the whole look. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video.